Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the latest episode of Atlantis, which was called Kin. I'm not going to give away any spoilers because this episode was extremely emotionally wrought and quite a few things happen. We get to see Icarus again with Daedalus, and I absolutely love that. Icarus has a less important, prominent role, but I'm not sure what they're going to have him do. I think that he'll probably try to release his father from prison somehow. I just not really certain how they're going to do that. This episode we see a transformation with Jason, and Ison becomes a very prominent figure in this particular episode, and we get to see Pacifae kind of wrestling with her feelings and how she is she's shaming herself and chastising herself after because of what she had wanted to do, and Cassandra still has a thing for him. I don't know if her name is Cassandra or not. I think she is Cassandra, but I don't know. She still has her heart set on Jason, and who wouldn't? But and I'm hoping that Adrienne and Jason become more prominent relationship in the future, because it was one relationship that I was really for, especially with the last season, when they finally realized, well, he always had affection for her from the very moment he set eyes on her, but it had a chance to actually be more developed. And in this particular episode, we get to see Hercules wrestling with his quote-unquote failures, especially with Medusa. And then he says, I let Medusa down, and now I've failed Jason. And Pythagoras tells him to snap out of it, basically. And I thought, good, he's the voice of reason, as well he should be. And he gets him back into his, he wakes him up to himself. And this episode was very much about the dark versus the light, and dealing with emotion, and overcoming a lot of different troubles, trials, tribulations, circumstances, and turning oneself toward a better pathway, I thought. And it's kind of, it wasn't conclusive, but I like to think that Jason decided to take the right path. The preview really didn't give me that much to go on, but it's a two-parter. I saw it's called Death to the Queen Part 1, Part 2, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. I wanted to talk about the other series I'm watching. I'm watching Defiance. I'm doing my reviews on Defiance, which you've seen. I've only been able to watch 2 episodes of Game of Thrones this year. Unfortunately, I can't go online and use my friend's account to view the episodes, even though I would love to. It just takes too long, and it's too deliberate, and it kind of drags, and I'd rather watch it on television or through DVD, so I'm just going to wait for it to come out on DVD. It'll take a while, but at least I'll be able to see the whole series. Been watching Dominion, and that actually comes from Legion. If you've seen the movie Legion, it's based off Legion, which was really an awesome movie. And I wish they could have done that with Constantine. That they're not renewing Constantine, so I'm a little bit irritated about that. They're not renewing AD either, but they are renewing Fresh Off the Boat, which I'm really looking forward to. Looking forward to Limitless. Looking forward to Minority Report. I know those 2 particular series I will be watching this fall, as well as I watch NCIS and NCIS LA. Those are my dad and I staples. It used to be, I watched Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I used to watch Criminal Minds. I watched Without a Trace. What else did I watch? I watched, let's see. Oh, there's so many other mystery shows that my mother used to watch. I just don't anymore because she's gone and they remind me too much of her, and I'd rather be happy with my memories of my mom than, you know, dredge up the past and be sad. So I just don't watch those shows anymore. Let's see. I watch Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I haven't watched the finale of that yet, but that series has been incredibly good. It's been just utterly stellar and phenomenal. Looking forward to Doctor Who, which doesn't start until September, but I will be doing my reviews on that. I've been watching Avengers Assemble, and the latest episode was Midgard Crisis, which was really good. We got to see Zarna betray Thor. Yeah, that was really a lot of fun. It was a fun episode, and I really like the fact that they incorporated Ant-Man, just because Ant-Man's a movie. I'm not really interested in seeing it. I think it's just gotten too much hype. I'm more into Fantastic Four. Even doesn't do anything for me, because the original, I just thought it wasn't. It was terrible, and I just didn't care for it. It's just I think a movie that would be worse than Fantastic Four would be Green Lantern, which was an utter piece of fecal matter. Not too much going on, honestly, with other things I've seen. I've been watching Steven Universe and Regular Show and One Piece and Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online 2. I'm gonna be watching Michiko and Hanshin because it looks amazing and it looks really awesome. Let's see. Rick and Morty's back. I'm looking forward to watching Rick and Morty. I like Archer, and I like let's see, Bob's Burgers and The Simpsons. I'm going to be watching the final season of The Simpsons, even though it's not like it used to be. It's just because I'm a fan. I watch and I enjoy. And Gull the Insatiable. I absolutely adore Gull the Insatiable. They started with the pilot episode again. I don't know if they're going to be doing any more new episodes. Favorite episode so far is Gull the Impregnable, which was hysterically funny. I was laughing at things I thought, this is inappropriate. I shouldn't be laughing, but I'm laughing anyway. It's not really that much on television, honestly. But that's all I had to report about. Oh, I got Orphan Black, of course. I don't know when that's going to be renewed. The final season of Downton is going to be this coming year, which saddens me greatly, but at least I'm going to have other shows on. What did you forget? Okay. No, you're fine. It happens to the best of us. I've done that myself. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. I recently finished Deserted, which was a collaborative effort based on my friend and my own part. I don't know what I'll be writing. I wrote Wandering Wand, which was just this short story about a magician, one of the world's greatest magicians, who discovered immortality. He turned himself into a wand, and he goes around from illusionist to illusionist, living out eon to eon until he meets Bianca Arabella and falls in love with her, and decides with the very last ounce of his strength to reverse the immortality he casts upon himself. And anyway, he realizes that as a extra protective measure, that when he encompassed himself in oak, that oak has a preservative quality, and he never aged. He never really grew old when he was in that form. So he says, if I live for another 1,000 years, I'll consider it a blessing. But I just thought, yeah, I did a similar story with a time traveler who was semi-immortal, and I've had two other semi-immortal characters that I've developed. One of them being Regina, my my heart, basically, and my other one would be Rhapsody Rainbow, Princess Rainbow, I should say, Princess Rainbow, and she's also called the Princess of Rifts, and she's also called Rift for short because she can create space-time rifts with her mind. I really don't know what else to say about this particular idea, but I love her, and she's just a very warm, approachable character, and just full of wisdom. Um, she befriends the cosmos, and they become married, and she surfs the cosmos every day, going from one place to another, making new friends and creating allies. And I love the idea of that. And in that instance, she's like the Doctor because she doesn't use violence to solve her problems, just like Regina doesn't use violence to solve her problems either. She uses her intellect. Um, I'm not sure what else to actually say about anything else I've been doing, but I have been busy. And that's about all I have to say. And till next time. Ciao!